Alright. Welcome back to... Oh, stop. Adventures in Gaming. I'm gonna fight this plant. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay.
I'm here
Alright,
still.
so, Skyward Sword, me and Nick, we're playing. Oh, my God. Thank you. Oh, my God, I don't have a shield.
Oh, right.
I was gonna
Yeah,
shield
that's
bash
not
it. Oh, whatever.
Do we?
We
wanted to
decided
get it-
not to get the wooden shield
Yeah.
because
We're
we're
nowhere
shield.
near nowhere near a goddess statue right now.
Yeah, and it's
teleport.
not super important. We're doing pretty okay without one.
Yeah.
In all honesty. That almost
I
killed me.
mean, you have to think about it. We beat the Gearhim fight without a shield, and you've never done it like that.
Yeah, because I'm not an idiot and lost it.
Well, I mean,
I'm the one that lost it, so I guess I am.
Did he take our sword in the battle too? Because that's my favorite thing
I
about.
love it when he does that.
It's really cool because it's like, oh, look at this piece of shit, and throws it.
And
Oh, look at the little worker guy over there, just like minding my own business, getting my daily in.
alright, well, he's about to deactivate real quick, so I can do this.
What was I gonna say though? Oh, so I named just a little side thing for me and him. I named this Skyward Sword session Part 1 because I'm thinking we're gonna stop the capture for the video, but we're gonna do another session, but with the same audio track. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Because we're gonna try to do 2 sessions today. So, but the fact about that is though, we don't have enough space in my computer to do it all in one giant thing. Because like right now my computer's at 25.3 gigs and that's without processing. So
Woo!
So it's gonna take a bit to be able to get it to do.
It's gonna take a lot of memory.
It's gonna take a lot of memory, and so I'm gonna transfer it to Ben's hard drive before we continue our next session after this. Because then we can just keep a constant time loop. Because then we don't have to write down new times for the sequences or anything either.
Right.
That's a little behind the scenes action with Adventures in Gaming. Oh, have you ever done the Ralph thing?
There's just we couldn't find.
Hey, look at that. Have you ever done the Ralph thing that Danny talks about in Big Grumps?
No, I've not.
So it's when you burp and you say, instead of like just letting it out, you say Ralph while you're burping.
Ralph.
It's just really satisfying. It's something to add to it, you know? Like, I don't know.
Sure.
Well, I mean, it's not a big thing in my family, but Allie burps. And it's always a contest with burping with her. So it's like, oh, let's burp a lot.
Woo! Neat.
Oh, Jordan's playing now.
Yeah.
I don't know if you said that, but
That's
he
pretty
is.
nifty.
It is, because I did not
Hey
do
there,
good
buddy.
last episode.
Hey. Nah, but that's okay. 360.
That's the pizza coming back. It was so good.
But
No brand deals, but we went to Aubrey's.
Oh my god. Oh, alright. Who wants to hear a story?
Oh, yeah, we forgot. Okay, yeah.
Alright, so alright, couple days ago, nights ago, whatever, it was just me and my brother at the house. Everybody else like went somewhere. I don't even remember where. But so my dogs hate it. I have 3 dogs.
3 dogs.
3, count them, 3 dogs.
Welcome to the Linaru Desert, by the way.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. And so they don't like it when my mom and dad aren't home because they like to like sleep. They don't sleep in their bed, but like they like to sleep near them.
Uh-huh.
All right, and so it's hot night, so like windows are open, fans on, doors open, so the air's circulating. And my 3 dogs cannot sit still. And so I got this dog. Her name's Nestle. She's really old, and she doesn't really bark. She just kind of does that screaming thing. But before she's about to bark, she just makes this noise. And it's just kind of like, it's almost like a snort. It's just kind of like a... And so she does that when she's about to bark, but doesn't. And then I got Heidi, who was a big old fat dog.
Are they German Shepherds?
Yeah, German Shepherd collies.
Except for Heidi. Or, I'm sorry, Nestle.
Except Nestle. She's a chocolate lab or something like that. And yeah. And so, Heidi's big old fat dog. Nestle just goes... And my other dog, Perry's, also German Shepherd Collie, she's just Perry. She has a fun time.
She does.
And so, my dogs.
Oh, Nestle or Heidi does that thing though.
Yes, Heidi does this thing that whenever she's about to lie down, she'll just kind of like slump all of her body weight onto something, whether it's a couch, a person's legs, or another dog. This is the ancient flower that you can like infinite glitch.
Oh, right, because you can shut the thing off, turn it back on, shut it off, turn it back on.
And sometimes if it doesn't do it, you just go back up to the sky.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to do that right now since you told
grab the shield? Yeah, sure. And then so, alright, so those are the 3 dogs and the 3 things they do that irritate the shit out of me. Alright, so, I hate Nestle. She just does not shut up.
She's so funny. She's
All
my
right.
favorite
All
out
right.
of your 3 dogs. Well, I love Heidi, but Nestle, she like really grew to me the past year or so.
Piece of shit. Alright, so, got these 3 dogs. And nobody's home, so it's like, stay up late and party, and so I have friends over and stuff, and then I end up going to bed somewhere around like 1 or whatever, and then, so I fall asleep. And then, somewhere around, I think my phone said like 2 a.m. or something, and so, I was hoping I could do the glitch. And then, so...
There must have been a patch for it. Anyway, go on.
Yeah. And so, you know, I'm sleeping, and, like, I kind of hear some noise, so I'm, like, a little bit, like, half asleep. And then all of a sudden, I just get this rancid smell right in my frickin' face. And I wake up to see Heidi smiling at me. Like, this big old dumbass grin right
Was
on
she
her
off
face.
the bed?
She was off the bed,
Okay.
just looking at me in the face. And I'm like, you're disgusting, but thank you for that. And then so she wakes up, and I'm like, alright, that's fine, whatever. And I'm like trying to fall back asleep, but like I'm just kind of like keeping an eye on Heidi. And then Nestle comes into my room. Nestle's doing... Alright, so throughout the entire fucking night, this dog, she just kind of like... She likes to check in on us while we're sleeping. And so...
You gotta lean into the light.
What? Oh, sorry. Alright. So like she likes to check in on us while we're sleeping. And then so... Heidi just like bleh in my face. And then so... And then I hear like little like pip pap pip pap, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? And then this little brown turd of a dog just comes in, and she just goes, and I'm like, God, this is fucking irritating, but whatever. And then you know we're just doing that, and that's how it's going. About 15 minutes pass, and the fat one, Heidi, I wake up and she's just like lying on my bed, and I'm like. And I'm like, whatever. And I kind of fall back asleep, not really. I'm like maybe half asleep. And then I just feel like, oh yeah, no. So she like gets on my bed and I just feel all the weight shift to that side of that bed. And I look over and I just see that like dumb grin on her face. I'm like, all right, whatever. I like you. You're pretty okay.
She's really funny.
Right. And then maybe 15 minutes pass. And just like I get really hot because she just slumps her entire part, like her entire body. She just like slumps over and
She was
just
like taking up
lies.
she must have been like taking up like half the bed.
Yeah, and she just slumps like right on my right side. So it's already hot. I'm cranky. I don't like it when it's too warm, and I'm just having a bad time. Like I haven't gotten much sleep so far.
Right.
And then and I look over and guess what I see? Not a dumb grin, but her butthole right in front of my face. So that's pretty neat.
As
and
you would say.
yeah. And so I'm having a fun old time right now. And like she's taking up maybe 75% of the bed, so I got a good 25% to like stretch out on. I'm like, awesome. And then I look over to the door and I see Nestle, and all I see is boof. And I'm like, awesome. This guy's about to kill me.
So you see Heidi on your bed.
Yes.
Going boof. And then you have Nestle at the door going.
Just going. And I hate it. It's so infuriating. And then I'm like, all right, well, this is my life because I have 3 freaking dogs.
Right.
And then,
Wait,
all right.
where's Perry?
And then I sleep for maybe like 10 minutes. And then guess what? I like during that 10 minutes I kind of like curl up or whatever, and I'm like, all right, well, this is no longer comfortable because that just happens when you sleep.
Right.
And I wake up and I go to stretch out. Now Perry's at the foot of my goddamn bed. at this point, that was, like, the remaining, like, 15%. So now I got, like, 10% of the bed to lie on. And it's taken all my strength just to, like, not
strangle your
just,
dog.
like, push Heidi off the bed. And so I'm like, okay, whatever, man. And so, don't you...
How do you kill these guys? You gotta roll the bomb at them? Oh, I forgot about this. These guys always piss me off.
I hate them. And then so Perry and Heidi are in the goddamn bed, and I'm like... It's like, you know when you're, like, agitated and, like, every single, like, noise pisses you off?
Like, hi, chick.
And I'm just in that kind of mood, and I'm like, I don't know what to do now. And then I'm like, I know it's coming. I do. At this point, I know. But whatever. And I just wake up, and, like, I'm wide-eyed, can't stretch out, super uncomfortable. And I look to my door, and there's Nestle, and she just goes... And then she, like, comes up to the bed, licks my face, and then walks away. I was like, thank you, I needed that. I almost might have fallen back asleep.
Hey, there's the tumbleweed.
How
many do we need to upgrade the bug net?
Like 48.
Oh.
I don't know, it's not. But, alright. I get maybe about, like, half an hour of sleep, and I'm like, alright, and I wake up hotter than ever, because Heidi's on me, Perry's on me, Nessa's going... And I'm like, alright, I'm sick. I, like, shove them off my bed, and I shut the door. But the thing about my door is that it, like, you gotta, like, push on it after it's, like, all the way shut.
Right.
Or it won't shut.
Right, like the latch?
Yeah,
okay.
like the deadbolt won't go through. Not the deadbolt or whatever. But,
yeah,
you know.
No, I get it, yeah.
And so I'm like, alright, this is just dandy. And so I shut it, and, like, the dogs are finally gone, so I'm like... Awesome. I can get some sleep. And maybe an hour passes. And I'm like, alright, this is fine. This is okay. I'm having a good, jolly old grand old time.
Sleeping and, you know, the whole relaxation thing.
Right. And I kind of hear a noise. And, like...
It happens. Like, I mean, those, like the house settling or something, right?
Right, or whatever. Like that kind of deal.
Yeah, people running upstairs.
And then you kind of hear just like a... Like, I don't even know if that, like, you guys can hear that, but, like, it's just kind of scratching kind of sound. They're alive again.
Like a shuffly kind of thing?
Yeah, kind of a shuffly kind of thing against my wooden door. And so I'm like, great. And so I know it's Nestle. We all know it's Nestle. And so, like, you
can hear it going from outside the door. Right. These guys are really cool. I like their design. Oh, they didn't have the leopard underwear.
No, because they have
armor
swords.
Yeah.
And then Nestle pushes through the fucking door. And do you know what she fucking says? Right to my goddamn face. And, like, I am beyond pissed right now.
Do you know what she says beyond that?
Oh my god!
Oh
god!
What happened there?
It, like...
Cutscene!
I didn't get up high enough to do the stabby.
Oh, I see. Yeah, right there. You should roll a bomb at him. Did they run away from the boat?
Ah, Freckle!
That's my least favorite thing, especially in Twilight Princess when you're wearing the iron boots and you do that.
Is he dead yet?
Nope. He's really strong. Ooh. You almost got zip-zapped. Seriously? Why? Oh, man, that took way too long.
Finally.
Anyway.
And then the hour's up. And I'm like, Nestle's in. And I'm like, alright, whatever. And then Heidi comes in. And, you know, she breathes butthole. Thank you. And she breathes, like, ass breath into my face, and that's about to blow up on me. And I'm like, awesome, this couldn't get any better. And then Perry comes in and starts looking at my face. I'm like, alright, y'all are going downstairs, I'm coming with. And so I go downstairs, grab, like, a blanket out of the ottoman, and I lie down on the couch with all the dogs. Heidi's giving me this dumbass look, because she's like, I fucking won. And I'm like, alright, whatever.
Got you out of bed.
Right, exactly. And then, so... all downstairs, Heidi slumps against the couch, not me. Perry's just, like, sitting there staring at me. I'm like, alright, whatever. And then the goddamn dog's just like, right in my goddamn face. And so I get up, and I'm like, you wanna go outside? And so a dog's, like, automatically get, like, excited, and they're like, awesome, let's go, blah, blah, blah. This guy just upgraded our beetle. And,
sweet.
They're like, awesome, let's go outside. And then I lock the door and go back to bed for a little bit. And I sleep for 2 hours, and then I'm like, okay, I gotta let the dogs in, because that's not good for them or anybody. I'm like, alright, girls, let's go. And then they come in, and they're like, thank you for letting us outside for so long. Perry, like, literally just ate all the shit in the yard. I'm like, good girl, you're good. And then that's the story of how I got, like, 3 hours of sleep on the day I should have gotten, like, 28.
Oh, man.
Now we can grab shit.
Yeah.
Big shit.
Thanks for joining us.
Did I just spend that entire episode?
Yeah,
talking about
this was gonna be called Jordan's dog story.
Awesome.
At least it's not like this. We didn't waste a week for him. Now we're doing like the everyday thing, so it's working out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So totally fucking.
Yeah. So thanks for joining us. We're gonna. We got the bomb beetle now, and it's pretty great.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that shit.
We didn't read any of the story or anything. I guess we didn't really talk to anyone this episode. But,
now we upgraded stuff.
Saved
a propeller hat.
So yeah, thanks for joining us, and I guess adventure on. We'll end a little bit early, I guess. It's 20 seconds. So adventure on, guys. Thank you. I knew that's like I was gonna ask, but I was like, no, he'll do it.